Hello everyone. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to take a quiz in Moodle. How to take a quiz in Moodle. So, firstly, what you want to do is go to the Moodle website, which is moodle.notech.edu.zm. After at Notech's Moodle website, you have to log in. Use your computer number and your special password that you selected. Then how do we know that we have a quiz? Firstly, we can go ahead and press on dashboard. Okay, on our dashboard here, we can see activities on the calendar. Here, also, we're able to see our activities on top here. So the quiz is not showing because I already attempted it, but I'm attempting it again. So in a case where you haven't done the quiz, it's going to show right here on top or on the calendar. This part here also shows other assessments, but we are concentrating on the quiz. Then from here, how to navigate to the quiz, you can either just press open quiz right here. Then you say go to activity, or you can, if you go back to our dashboard, you are able to press on my courses. Then you press on the course that has that quiz. Then you navigate down. We're able to find our quiz, which is due on between Thursday 30th June and closes on Friday 31st July 2026. So we are supposed to take the quiz between the specified dates and times. If we do not take the quiz during the specified time and date, then we'll be unable to take it. So we need to make sure that we know when the quiz is going to open and when it's going to close, so that we don't miss out on any assessments. So we can go ahead and select quiz 1. So it's showing reattempt quiz because I already attempted it, but in your case it's going to say attempt quiz. Then also we have the time limit here, the pass mark. So also it's going to show you again the time the quiz is going to be open and the time is going to close. Okay, so what you can do is say reattempt quiz. So in your case it's going to say attempt quiz. Here we have it's basically talking about the moment you open the quiz, the timer will begin. So you're supposed to finish the quiz in the given time. So in our case, we have 1 hour to complete this quiz. The moment I press on start, it's going to start counting down. If I'm unable to finish the quiz within the specified time, it's going to automatically submit the quiz for me and I'm able to see the grades. So you can go ahead and press on start attempt. Okay, so we have our questions here. We have our navigation bar this side. Also, we have our section here where we're able to flag questions that we're not sure about. So the first question is, how many sides does a triangle have? Let's pretend you don't know that and press on the flag. Then we can go to the next question. So the next question is, which planet is fed from the sun, which is Earth? We press on Earth. Okay, In our last question, go to the next page. Who won the 2026 FIFA World Cup? So we're going to go ahead and select Spain. Then once you're on the last question, it's going to say finish attempt. When you press finish attempt, it's going to take you to this page. On this page, you have a summary of our attempts, where we have questions that we haven't answered and those that we have answered. So because we flagged question 1, we're going to see a flag here, which means that it needs our attention and we need to go back and answer it. So when I press on the flag, it takes me to the question that I flagged and I didn't answer. So how many sides does a triangle have? We are going to go ahead and select 3. We're going to go ahead and select 3. You can also clear our choices right down there, or we can just select the other choice that we want, but I'm going to say 3. And after I select 3, I'm going to go ahead and remove my flag. I can go back to the finish attempt. Okay, on the summary, we're able to see that we have answered all the questions. So what do we do now? We can go ahead and press submit and finish. Submit all and finish. So here is going to ask us for who are we want to submit, which of course we are. So I'm going to say submit and finish. The moment you submit and finish, then you instantly get your grade. So there's no need of waiting for your grade. The moment you say submit and finish for quizzes, you are going to instantly see your grade right here. So it shows that we got 3 out of 3, which is 10 out of 10, 100%. Then we're able to see the questions that we got right. In case we got any question wrong, it was going to flag that question and show us the correct answer. So in this case, we got all the questions correctly, so there's no need to flag us. And that's how you take a quiz in Moodle. Thank you.